World War II, the deadliest conflict in human history, raged from 1939 to 1945. It engulfed the globe, drawing over 30 countries into a maelstrom of unprecedented destruction and violence. Fueled by ideologies of hate and expansion, the war pitted the Axis powers, led by Germany, Italy, and Japan, against the Allies, spearheaded by Great Britain, the United States, and the Soviet Union. Millions perished not only on distant battlefields but also within the darkest corners of concentration camps. The world watched in horror as cities crumbled under aerial bombardment, and the spectre of genocide cast a long shadow over Europe. Amidst the carnage, ordinary men and women rose to extraordinary heights of courage and resilience. They fought for their countries, their families, and the very principles of freedom and democracy. The roots of World War II ran deep, entwined with the unresolved tensions of World War I and the Treaty of Versailles. The punishing reparations imposed on Germany, coupled with global economic depression, created fertile ground for resentment and extremism. Against this backdrop, Adolf Hitler's Nazi Party ascended to power in Germany, preaching a dangerous ideology of Aryan supremacy and territorial expansion. Hitler's ambitions extended beyond Germany's borders, as he sought to establish a vast empire across Europe. Meanwhile, in Asia, Imperial Japan, driven by its own expansionist desires, embarked on a campaign of aggression, culminating in the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, which catapulted the United States into the war. The war unfolded across multiple fronts, from the windswept beaches of Normandy to the scorching deserts of North Africa. Each theater of war witnessed its own pivotal battles, each marking a turning point in the conflict. The Battle of Britain, fought in the skies above England, showcased the tenacity of the Royal Air Force in repelling the Luftwaffe's relentless air raids. The Battle of Stalingrad, a brutal and protracted siege in the heart of the Soviet Union, broke the back of the German army in the east. And the D-Day landings on the beaches of Normandy in 1944 marked the beginning of the Allied liberation of Western Europe. These battles, along with countless others, tested the limits of human endurance and military strategy. As the dust settled on a devastated world, the sheer scale of the war's impact became horrifyingly clear. Tens of millions lay dead, victims of combat, disease, and systematic genocide. Cities reduced to rubble stood as stark reminders of the war's destructive power. The war also irrevocably reshaped the geopolitical landscape, ushering in the era of the Cold War and the rise of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers. The horrors of World War II served as a catalyst for international cooperation, leading to the formation of the United Nations, an organization dedicated to preventing future conflicts. The war's legacy continues to shape our world today, a solemn reminder of the human capacity for both unimaginable cruelty and extraordinary courage. We must never forget the lessons learned from this devastating conflict.